Hello you livable rogues and welcome to WhatCulture Gaming. I'm Josh and today we've got a little update on just what the goddamn hell is going on with Telltale and The Walking Dead final season. So when it was announced last week that the studio was all but done for with over 200 employees laid off, the currently in development Walking Dead game, along with other titles like The Wolf Among Us 2 and Stranger Things, were effectively and tragically cancelled. Of course, it was the loss of the zombie adventure game that hurt the most. Not only was it the finale to a series which effectively broke Telltale into the mainstream and into our hearts, but part of the game was already out, with the second episode dropping the day after the studio announced its closure. In the wake of the cancellation, Telltale did indicate that they were working with potential partners to get the season finished, but weren't willing to reveal much more than that. However, the latest Kotaku report, which has sourced people directly involved in the situation, has expanded on how the company allegedly planned to salvage The Walking Dead's final season. First and foremost is the fact that Telltale will not be trying to secure funds to finish the game rather than pay the severance their laid-off employees deserved, which was the initial issue when the prospect of the title being completed was first brought up. Instead, it won't be the company developing the game at all, but they're instead hoping to find another studio to pick up the reins. The idea is that another publisher and developer will take control and contract the former Walking Dead team in to finish the project. Some sources have claimed that the dream is to get the entire team back on board, but it may just end up being whoever is essential to the project's final stages. Whether that pans out or not as the former employees look for other work, of course, is unclear. What's potentially tragic, depending on how this all turns out though, is how close Telltale allegedly were to finishing the final 2 episodes before they went under. Episode 3 was apparently almost complete and about to enter the rating stage, which means it would have only needed a couple more weeks of testing and polishing before it was fit for market. The 4th ep was also apparently quite far along, with a fully playable build originally planned for the end of September and the first round of voice acting also complete. Unfortunately, the state of any potential deal is still up in the air. Telltale were apparently expecting to hear something concrete on the 28th of September, which has obviously come and gone. The sources stressed to Kotaku that the longer these chats last, the less likely it'll be that former employees will be available to return. Who's the most likely to take the reins of The Walking Dead then? Well, Life is Strange developers Don't Nod Entertainment seem like the perfect match, but whether they'll have the resources or even the inclination to bankroll the final episodes is, of course, unknown. It seems like it won't be too much work, but it'll no doubt be a logistical nightmare to get every piece into place. So that's all we have so far. The future of The Walking Dead is looking a little bit more optimistic, but this constant stringing along of hope could just make it even more disappointing if these plans don't work out. I want to know what you guys think of the whole situation down in the comments below, and while you're there, could you give us a like, share, subscribe, and head over to whatculture.com for more lists and news like this every single day. Even if you don't though, I've been Josh, you've been watching WhatCulture, and I'll see you soon. Bye.